about 35 times before, but unfortunately this time would be different. On a warm summer evening, John F. Kennedy Jr. took off for what should have been a routine flight to Martha's Vineyard. John had flown this route 35 times before, but unfortunately this time would be different, and he in 1999 when John F. Kennedy Jr. was planning to fly his wife Carolyn and her sister Lauren from the Essex County Airport in New Jersey to Martha's Vineyard.
All right, I am just going to make this story very, very, very short. This is the comment that I just posted right now. You guys ever heard of this man here crashing the plane? He was very, very, very much involved in my case, MK Ultra case. He's not dead, he's very much alive. All you get for now is this comment here. We can do one like this. This is the death related not only to the John F. Jr. Kennedy Jr. This is a death that is related directly to September 11, 2001, Twin Tower bombing, World Trade Center bombing on September of 2001. So I'm going to be the one who's going to take from here in respect to his fake death certificate. You could say that this is just one of the 9/11 websites, if you like. Today they took my blog down, by the way. But I'm the one who will bring this case to an end. Kennedy Jr. disappeared. He had intention to disappear already since at least 1996. September 11, 2001 was approaching. As a Kennedy, he did not want, actually, as a son of the president, he did not want it to be absolutely anywhere on the picture for as far as September 11. This was one of my supposedly biggest supporters, very much deeply involved. I'm not going to say in September 11 of 2001, with which Kennedy refused to have absolutely anything to do with it. He did not have anything to do with it, but he deemed that just already his presence with Martha Vineyard, where Bill Clinton was meeting, and with George Bush, and with all kinds of politicians. This was one of the Illuminati locations where Kennedy Jr. himself would literally fly me to during his, I shouldn't say that. I don't know what kind of university he was doing. He was still in the school doing something, and he would take time to fly me to Martha Vineyards. I'm not precisely sure about what exactly was going on. Was it still enrolled in university, or was it doing some other classes? Whatever the hell he was doing, he would fly me to the Martha Vineyards. This was a very sweet guy, who, however, also claimed that I screw him up, that I fuck him up. On one side, he wanted to resolve my case. I cannot say bad stuff about him. On the other hand, he was in a hurry to disappear because of the September 11 of 2001 was approaching. So now you understand the degree of the knowledge the people had throughout the United States of America in respect to September 11, 2001 coming. The last two words this gentleman here stated, I'm going to correct his last words. Actually, I am just gonna go by, we're gonna play a little bit with the Google here. I like to make baloney. No, sure they cannot. John F. Kennedy Jr. was talking to me. He was forced to do bad stuff to me. They forced him to do bad stuff to me. Behind the back, he came back to me and he said to me these words, "No, they sure cannot." He said, "Those are the words dedicated to you because you have the power, the strength to fuck them up." Those are the words that were dedicated to me, are actually the words that are on the internet. Simple as this, on the internet for you to read, that those are his last words. His really last words to me were actually inside of this house. I had to go over and with George W. Bush, who arranged this incident based on exactly as I described here, he studied how to disappear. He knew that he had to disappear, and so he chose the airplane incident as the way to disappear. Okay? And the rest of it, the way he wanted to be seen to disappear. They had government people study his issues that he experienced during various flights to Martha Vineyard's. They created the whole scenario on how that would blend into, they had other pilots also fly, professional pilots fly, and give their feedback on how that would actually blend into some kind of logical accident through the incident. And that's exactly what it came out. This gentleman is talking about the stars, he's talking about different kind of issues, all kinds of issues, and that's a fake death certificate. The real last words of John F. Kennedy Jr. to me, he liked me. I think that he liked me. We're inside of this house, inside of this room here. I was asking him if I'm going to see him ever again. I didn't understand that he's going to disappear. I didn't want him to go anywhere. His last words to me were in front of some ladies. Both ladies were involved in it, with my declining to have relationship with this girl here. Where is she? With this one here.
Her significance later.
I did not want to have relationship with her, so she decided she'll also disappear. She'll be also one of the persons involved in this incident. His last words to me in front of the ladies, people that were here from the U.S. in this room here, in this house here in the city of the Novo Mesto, his last words to me were something that he and I already discussed before, and directly addressed me with the issue of that we probably will not see each other again. And he said, well, that's basically something you and I already spoke about. He said to me, you know, unless you will not go all the way, because it was other people, he was right there. That's where I would get very often goodbye before the people would walk through the door. He basically referred to just, you and I already spoke about, unless you will, is you and I already spoke about. And that he basically alluded or suggested something that I didn't want to do, and that was basically fuck them up, all of them. That's basically, well, proof that 9/11 was actually a government work. JFK Jr. was anti 9/11. He didn't want to have absolutely anything to do with it. And he promised me that if I would get this case finished, then I would still get to meet him. This is ladies and gentlemen. JFK Jr. is that. Fake death certificate right here. Read it, pause the button, and then continue maybe with the video. There isn't much I want to add to this video. There is a whole lot of information from his trainer that was involved, from this place where he was taking flights, he was taking off. Like I said, he transported me to the island. He had me fly with him also. Yeah. He didn't want to be in a company of the people that, he didn't want to be even seen in a company of people that the whole thing would lead into very bad stuff. And he did not want to be in the company of the people. He already told me about this stuff. He mentioned me the first time that he's going to be off the picture. Already sometimes like in 1994. And then definitely in 1996. This is totally through the Bill Clinton stuff that went on. And I was like surprised, like how the fuck is that? And he suggested me, the 9/11. He said the 9/11. The one that you like, the 9/11. We had a very rough relationship at one point, sometimes like in 1996 or something like that. Extremely rough. And I said, no, I don't like. I didn't even know what the fuck they talk about. Well, you said the other day and this and that. They say and this and that and so on. Now you can't change anymore and this and that. This is the way it was. This is the way they were doing the things. So, he is alive. He is well alive. I don't know where he is at, but he is 100% alive. 100% alive. He was enormously involved in it, and he is 100% alive. 100% alive. That's all I gotta say in respect to his video. This thing here, as I stated, yeah, I just published the video about taking me blog down. We did not even start it yet. I have no fucking idea where you guys think you're going with it. Playing with this blog. You're actually not playing with the blog.
Alright,
This is no game. You're not playing with the blog. You're actually playing with the criminal evidence also, among others, pertaining to 9/11. That's why I said I had no fucking idea where the fuck you think, whoever the fuck you are, you took the blog down. Whether that be CIA or FBI, you're playing with the fire. And I don't know where the fuck you are going with it, but you're not fucking going anywhere. I am the one, as I stated in this video, I am the one who is taking from here. I'm taking this forward, and you are not gonna stop. Nor you, whoever the fuck you are not gonna stop this. Here, I don't stop. This is not United States of America. This is not America. This is a different kind of jurisdiction. I don't even recognize this country here as a Slovenia. I don't even recognize Slovenia. And I was born here.
there you go.
Overthrew Serbian government, Yugoslavia, and the Soviet Union. And I'm the one who is saying to you, I don't know where the fuck you think you're going with it. You're going fucking nowhere. This is where everything ends. This place. Just like this blog. This is not your blog. This is hosted on American website. This is website that is formally owned by American company. This is website that is subject to American laws. Foremost to American laws. American laws, however, are subject to denial of my rights. Denial of the right to the U.S. Constitution and denial of the right to the laws, to American laws, for no less than 54 years. You are in violation with international treaties, with the laws, not only with your constitution and with your laws. So I have no fucking idea where the fuck you think you're going with it, but I am taking from here. 9/11 is just one little mosaic, I don't know how you say that in English, mosaic, whatever, that pertains to my case. But the block that you have taken down is just, that's encyclopedia of crime. And I am legitimate proof of those Illuminati meetings through whom those crimes were broken. Not only espionage, not only war contracts, but all kinds of crimes that pertain also to me personally. And as a human being, I am not going to allow you to go about as you think you're going to go someplace, do it your way. You're going fucking nowhere with it. You have done nothing other but everything possible to get rid of me for no less than 54 years. The next on the program, the next thing that is big, that is scheduled to come out publicly, to be acknowledged as, is exactly, among other, also the truth about the 9/11. It might be inconvenient for you, well, I didn't ask you about how you feel.